welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do the much awaited, in my opinion, update on my life and kind of who I am and my introduction to YouTube and how that's going, so we can get started. So let's see, my name's Allison Perez. I'm originally from LA, and most recently I just moved up to NorCal. Really big change. I moved in with my boyfriend of 4 years, or going on to 5. I moved in with my best friend and love of my life, so I'm really happy and really excited. And we basically started our future together just about a month ago. Earlier in the year, in May, I graduated from Cal State Long Beach in journalism, so yay! I'm really happy. I'm really proud of myself for being done with school. It wasn't an easy road. It was a very long road. I went to community college, I went to Santa Monica College, and then I went to Cal State Long Beach for 2 years. And I was in Long Beach for a little bit, and I miss it so much, but I'm just happy that I'm now moving on with my life and starting a future with Kevin with our pets, or our campers. So there's first, I'm gonna wake him up. There's Joe. You know Joe. He's 12 years old. He's my little baby that I've had since he was a baby puppy. We go back to bed now. And then we have a new camper in our life. Pause. Her name is Dinah. Now, I named her Dinah because I was really excited to get a cat and name him after a Disney character. And because she was a girl, I didn't want to name her Marie, but Dinah from Alice in Wonderland is like one of my favorite little animal characters. And she's a cutie. She was a stray, and we found her in Long Beach. And for 2 years, she didn't have anybody. She was just roaming around the courtyard, and I eventually started feeding her, and then we took her in and adopted her. So I did a little story on her on my blog post if you want to check it out. But this is her, and she is super happy and loves Kevin and Joe, and loves Kevin more than me, which is fine. It's fine. Okay, last time I filmed a video, I saw I needed water, so I remember that this time. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much the biggest update in my life right now. Right now that I have my own space, I feel a lot more comfortable shooting video. I have lighting now, I have a decent backdrop. I've been wanting to do YouTube since like the early 2000s, maybe. Not early 2000s, that's like way too early. Like 2010 kind of thing. Basically when YouTube was like really big with bloggers, like if you remember Mac Barbie, if you remember Miss Glamorazzi, Fleur de Force, Tanya Burr, all those people are the people I would watch religiously every single week. Dulce Candy as well, and it's really interesting. I never got the chance to do it, and now that I do, I feel really happy about it. I don't have to worry about school projects. I don't have to worry about being interrupted by like my mom. It just feels good to be finally in a place where I feel like I'm solid, if that makes sense. Growing up, I didn't have necessarily an easy childhood. I was still blessed with a lot of things that I'm still very grateful for. However, I feel like I'm at this point in my life now that I am happy and content, and it just feels like everything is right. So, yeah. So as I mentioned, basically I moved up to NorCal with my boyfriend, and it's really interesting and really strange and scary. Like, I basically don't really have friends up here. One of my best friends lives in in SF. Another internet friend lives also kind of in SF. Can't really remember, but I don't really want to disclose all of that information for safety reasons. And yeah, I just it's a really fresh new start, and we're also in the middle of a pandemic. Like, it's crazy. Even if I wanted to socialize, I wouldn't feel comfortable, even if it's outdoors, because it's like, I don't know these people, I don't know who you are. We're not gonna do that. So there's that. But I was really nervous moving up because I mainly wanted a new scene. LA is just expensive. There's never any parking. It's just a lot of things that kind of made me want to drift away. Also, with my journalism career, I thought to myself, maybe moving away from home might bring me back. Sadly, that's not the case. I applied to a lot of jobs after I graduated, and sadly, I didn't hear back from most of them, or any of them. And it was a little discouraging. A lot of people say like, oh, you don't get a job straight after graduating college. And it's like, yeah, that's true. But I just know a lot of people that were able to make their connections and kind of get a job after college. And sometimes I get angry with myself because I think, wow, if I didn't have to work full time, I probably could have put more time into extracurriculars. But I had to work full time in order to pay my bills because I pay everything on my own. So that was a little frustrating, but everything happens for a reason, right? So I'm pretty much just learning my lesson along the way. And thankfully, the market up here for journalism isn't too bad. I signed up for an internship, so I'm hoping to hear back about that, but that's starting 2021. And yeah, even though it's not my ideal, let me start. So I try to give myself some time to find a job up here in my journalism career, and unfortunately didn't, and I needed to find a job fast. So I got a job like really recently, so I'm really happy about that. I'm feeling blessed because I'm like in the middle of a pandemic, I found a job right now, and that's basically all I need, and I'm really grateful for that. And even though it's not ideal, I can definitely learn about the community a little bit more, and that's the biggest thing that I want to work on, is writing about the community, because I think that's one of the biggest things a journalism has to do when writing, because you have to share the stories about people that, you know, never get really heard or anything like that. Something so small can be really big, and I think that's really the most important thing about journalism, in my opinion. So yeah. Other than that, I'm really hoping I can start becoming a little bit more vocal on YouTube, start making more beauty videos, more life advice videos, maybe, if anybody has any questions. I know I don't have a perfect life, but I feel like sometimes I have decent things to say, if that makes sense. I also really want to try and get more into fashion. Now, if you know me, then you know that I typically only thrift most of my items. This sweater is thrifted from Depop. I actually wore this when I went to London. This top I've had since like 2010, 11. Like, I've always had this because I love this collar. And yeah, I really want to work with sustainable brands and fashion brands. I've always been really interested in it, but never dove in just because I just never thought I really had the access or the look for it, but we'll see about that in the future. You never know. And yeah, that's pretty much the only update I have on my life. It's not that interesting, but I definitely feel like I'm taking a big step where I don't know if any of my close family members ever expected, but I'm happy about it because I deserve this. And I've never been happier, to be honest, because I'm really proud of myself and how far I've come. And yeah, it feels weird talking to the camera right now and like no one's home, but it's my off day, so why not? And yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little video and share with you guys. And if you have any suggestions on like videos you want, you can comment down below, let me know, DM me on Instagram. And yeah, just shoot it out there, because I got time now and I want to do stuff. So that was Joe. He just snored. Give him a bath earlier, so here's that. But yeah, don't really know how to finish off this video because it's just very much just me talking like blah, 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 and explaining stuff, and then that's pretty much it. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Again, if you have any video suggestions you want to see, let me know down below. I'm really excited that hopefully when things clear up a little bit or restrictions are left a little bit open, I can start doing not vlogs but making more videos about like, oh, what you can do in this area or this area, or show off, like kind of like vlogs but not like actually vlog it like that. But you'll see what I mean hopefully in the future. But anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely beginning of December, and that you guys stay safe and get ready for the holidays because it's time to be happy, and stay positive. I know things are hard, but I think it'll get better. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day or night, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.